Hey guys, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I wanted to go over how I use the built-in Rhythmic Trader Pro risk settings that can be set up and configured with various different options. I'm going to show you how you can limit your trading times. Basically, you can set up a time to start and a time to end, and in between those two time periods, you won't be able to place any trades. If you do, they will automatically be liquidated. I'm also going to show you how to set a daily loss limit and a daily profit limit. All these settings work great in creating discipline and sticking to a plan. But there is one downside to them is once you set these settings and just use Rhythmic by itself, if you want to go in and change the settings to a different value for your loss limit, or you want to go in and completely remove it, you can, which, isn't the right plan for everyone. But as traders, a lot of times we suffer with self-control and being able to stay disciplined, being able to accept a loss. So I'm also going to show you how to use some third-party software called Freedom app. This app will allow you to set up and block your access to Rhythmic altogether. So once we've gone in and we've set up and configured Rhythmic to our liking, then I'm going to show you how to set up and configure Freedom to block your access, and you can set it on a timer to automatically start before you wake up in the morning, run all day, and then not turn the blocker off until after the market is closed. So let's get into this. The first thing you want to do is open up Rhythmic Trader Pro. You can set these settings on various prop firms from Apex to Bullnox to Take Profit Trader, and there are several others out there that use Rhythmic as well. So in this example, I'm going to log into Apex. So we want to go ahead and log in. Once we've logged in, we want to make sure we're on the trader dashboard. If the trader dashboard is not showing, you're going to want to go ahead and open that by clicking Trader Dashboard over here in the left column. Then you will see all available accounts. So in order to get to the risk settings, the first thing you're going to want to do is right-click on the account that you want to set the risk settings for. Unfortunately, there is no global way to set risk settings for every account under your login. You have to do it on an account by account basis. So for this account, we want to go in and right click, go to View Risk Parameters. From there, we want to click Do Not Show This Again for this session and OK. Then we want to come over to this third tab that says Risk Parameters Set by the Trader. Here we will see several different options. The first thing that we are going to set up is a no trading window. So in my trading, I suffer a lot from blowing accounts up when I trade the Asian session or the London session. I typically always blow up, and it is best for me not to trade those sessions. So we can come in here and we can fill out no trading from. So the markets open at 6 p.m. Eastern. So basically, I want to come in here and I want to put 6 p.m. Eastern in military time. So we'd go 18:00:00. So my no trading window is going to start at 6 p.m. Then I want to block my access from trading to an endpoint. So I like to start trading around New York Open around 9:30 a.m. But we're going to set it for just a little bit before that at 9 a.m. So we would go in here and do 09:00:00. So now if I try to place a trade and between 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. the next morning, it'll automatically liquidate once the order is placed and no trades will be allowed. So after you set that, you would come down here and you would click apply. That would be to set the window itself. Now, I personally like to use a daily loss limit and a daily profit limit. To set those, and for this example, you would come over here to the auto liquidate column, make sure it is on enabled. Then under auto liquidate criteria, we want to click it and make sure it says multiple simultaneous criteria. Then, if it's your first time doing this, you're going to want to click apply, and that blue set button will appear. It won't appear until you click apply. Excuse me. So now we're going to click set, and you see we have some various options in here. There are several different things that you can do, but in this example, we're just going to set a daily loss limit and a daily profit limit. So in order to set a loss limit, you would check the box for loss limit, and then you would come over here into auto liquidate threshold column, and you put in a dollar figure amount, not a percentage, of how much you are willing to lose that day and in that session. So let's say I want to lose half of what I intend to make. So I'm willing to risk $600 for the day. So we're going to set that one to 600. Then for profit limit, you want to check its box and come over here and set a value in the auto liquidate threshold column as well. So I'm going to risk losing 600 on the day to make 1200 on the day. So after both of those boxes are checked and both values are filled in, we're going to click save. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to click apply. And then we're going to click OK. So now for that one account, we've set a window where we are not allowed to trade from 6 p.m. at night till 9 a.m. the next morning. We've set a personal daily loss limit of 600, and we've set a personal daily profit limit of 1200. Now, all that is great, but if for some reason we hit our daily personal loss limit of 600, and we're like, oh, we got to get back in there, we got to keep trading, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to remove this loss limit. You could literally go back into Rithmic, go into your risk settings, and completely remove it or change its value. But I myself, as a trader, have had to employ the third-party software I was talking about earlier. So now we're going to go in and we're going to set that up to block our access to Rithmic. So what is the Freedom app? Where can I download it from? And why do I need it? First, you want to go to your web browser, Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and in the address bar, you want to type in sopf.link/freedom, and that will bring you to Freedom's website. Freedom's motto is focus on what matters. Digital distractions are worse than ever. Freedom blocks them. So what all can Freedom do, and how will it benefit you as a trader? If we look at its features, you're able to block websites. It comes with a bunch of preloaded options like Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You're also able to add custom websites like Tradeovate's website or TopStepX website. You can block them. You can block apps, and when people refer to apps, a lot of times they think of a Android or Apple app for your phone or tablet, but apps also means desktop applications on Windows. That's how we're going to block Rithmic. You can block the internet completely. You can install Freedom on basically as many devices as you want. I have it installed on the desktop I'm on now, another desktop, my laptop, and also my cell phone. You can create custom block lists. Basically, you can create a custom block list called block brokers, and you can put Trade of 8 and Top Step X in there. You can set it up to run on a schedule. That's what we're about to do. And you can also enable locked mode. Basically, when you enable locked mode, you are unable to disable it while it is running. And in a session, you are not able to kill it in Task Manager. You can't uninstall it. There's basically nothing you can do to get it to close. You just have to wait for the timer to end. So how much does it cost? So you can sign up for a free trial and try it out. Or if you want to try it monthly or yearly, it's $8.99 a month, no contract. You can cancel it at any time. You can buy it for a year for $39.99, which equates to $3.33 a month. Or you can get the Forever license for $99.50. Right now, they are running a special for Happy New Year 2025. And it's 60% off forever. So you can get 60% off the monthly, 60% off the yearly, and I believe that code also works for 60% off the forever license. So it'll be even cheaper than the $99.50 you see here. That code is GO2025. Now, in order to use Freedom, we need to set it up to block Rhythmic. So you're going to download it, you're going to install it on your computer. Then the first thing you're going to want to do is you open the Freedom dashboard. So you're going to go down to your taskbar where your icons are by the time in the bottom right of your computer. You're going to go to the Freedom icon, which is a butterfly. You're going to right click on it and you're going to go to Launch Dashboard. That is going to bring you to this dashboard. So there are a couple different things here. Basically, if we want to block Rhythmic, what we're going to do is we have to add it to a list of desktop applications. So there is a list of desktop apps that get blocked on Windows. So you're going to go back to that same icon you were just at down near the time. You're going to right click on it and you're going to go to Manage Blocked Desktop Apps. That is going to open if it'll open for me. That is going to open this window here. Basically, it is the desktop apps you would want to block and add to the block desktop apps list. So in order to add an app, we want to make sure that the app is open beforehand. So we want to make sure Rhythmic is open. It's running on the computer. So we're going to go back and we're going to open up that block desktop apps window again. As you can see, here's all of our computer applications, and we have Rhythmic Trader Pro right here. So we're going to select Rhythmic Trader Pro, put a checkbox, and click Save. So now we want to create a custom session that is going to block our access to Rhythmic Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. So we're going to do a recurring session. We're going to call it Block Rhythmic Trader Pro. Okay, we're going to start it at 6 p.m. and we're going to run it till 9 a.m. Make sure the time zone is set as your current time zone. And then we want to do that on Sunday, since the market opens on Sunday night. We want to do it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we don't really need to do it on Friday because the market closes and doesn't reopen again until Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We want to set it to block certain distractions. So right now we want to set it to block the desktop apps, and we want to do it on the computer we are currently using it on. This one is called the Beast. So basically, this is my configuration. I would click this and I would click save. So now what's going to happen is from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday on the Beast computer, it is going to block our access to Rhythmic Trader Pro, and we are not going to be able to use it at all. When you go to open it, it'll act like it wants to open, and it'll automatically turn it off. Another cool feature that you want to make sure is enabled is locked mode. Locked mode makes it impossible to edit your block list and devices during a session. So as long as that is enabled, once this session starts at 6 p.m. and starts running, you will not be able to edit it, you will not be able to change it, you will not be able to uninstall Freedom, you will not be able to kill it with Task Manager. Basically, there's nothing you can do to get it to close. You just got to wait for the timer, and it makes sure you stay disciplined and make sure you maintain self-control. Now, what if we wanted to create another block list that blocked out, let's say, Top Step X website? So we would come down here and we do an add session. We do recurring. So we want to block Top Step X since it's through a web page instead of an actual desktop application. We want to do the same thing. We want to do 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't need Friday or Saturday. We want to uncheck the desktop apps. We want to come down here and we want to do an add block list. And we want to name the block list Top Step X Blocker. And we want to add a custom domain. So we want to go in here and add topstepx.com. Click Add Site. So there's the site. Just to make sure it's correct, we're going to open it. There's the Top Step X login. So now we have created this custom block list, and we want to click Create Block List. So if you go back to our session, we check Top Step X Blocker. We check the device we want to run it on, which is the Beast, and we click Save Session. So now we have set up Rhythmic Trader Pro to be blocked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. And we've also set Top Step X to be blocked from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. on them same days. So if you try to access Top Step X's website, it's not going to work. It's just going to forward you to a different site, regardless of what browser you use. And if you try to open Rhythmic Trader Pro, it's going to act like it'll open and then it'll just terminate. We have also employed our risk settings in Rhythmic, so we cannot place a trade from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. So we're basically locked out from trading. And we have also set up our risk settings during that time to block Rhythmic from our loss limit and profit limit. So what about during the day when we're trading and we just want to make sure we stay disciplined and stick to our loss limit and profit limit? We would need a blocker for Rhythmic during the daytime. So we would create another one, recurring session. We'll call it Block Rhythmic Trader Pro Daytime. And we're going to do it from, let's do 9:01 a.m. to 5 p.m. So basically our trading times when the market is open, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And we want to make sure desktop apps is checked to block our access to Rhythmic, and also that the Beast computer is checked, or whatever your computer name is. Then you want to save the session. So that is going to block your access to Rhythmic. So you can see right here, block Rhythmic Trader Pro daytime. It's blocking one desktop app on this computer. So now, if I try to open Rhythmic Trader Pro, here it is. The session just started. I got a ding on my computer, and it automatically closes it. So now I'm going to try to reopen it. When I try to click on it to open it, it acts like it wants to load, and it immediately gets killed. The task gets killed. Cannot open it, cannot access it. So that about covers setting up your Rhythmic risk settings and using Freedom to block those settings. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. And if you are looking to save some money at your favorite prop firms or on some trading tools, check out my website at saveonpropfirms.com.